Major news! Hypixel's evil, we're all gonna die! There has been a major change to Bed Wars. As you can see, all of these players, I can't see what their username is. I can't even see their skin. So this is a major change. There's no way to know who anybody is, how good they are, and this has basically just entirely killed Q dodging and sniping. Quite literally to prevent people using overlays and third-party programs to help them win games. They made a post about it pretty recently. Now, as you can see here, you can actually see usernames in chat. I can see his username whenever he chats. I can't see his star, but I could look it up, and there's probably going to be third-party programs that will look it up as soon as someone types in chat. But obviously, you know, like 3000 star would not just type in chat at the start of a game randomly. So this is a pretty big change. And they supposedly put a lot of work and time and effort into this because they claim to have made it so that there's no way to get by it at all. And similarly, they've also fixed supposedly Hypixel Duels had a similar problem with it, where it was having this issue. Now, I don't know if this is actually true yet, because Hypixel hasn't said anything about it. Okay, well, we both died. Supposedly, there is now also skill-based matchmaking. But it definitely looks like some level of skill-based matchmaking has been added. As you can see, Gray Team has 13,000 finals. We got Red Team 10k. Seems like Bed Wars is going to be a lot harder to win if you are a existing player, because now you're going to be constantly paired against people of your skill. And I'll be honest, this is the longest it's taken me to take out a first rush in a long time. And honestly, it has its pros and it has its cons. The name hiding, I think, is honestly not the worst change. I feel like the hiding of the names is a fair thing to do, because it will help prevent snipers and it will help prevent Q dodgers. And this hasn't been confirmed yet, but it's seeming like it is a thing. The addition of matchmaking is not something that I like for a number of reasons. So far, I've heard a couple of high-star players who have been complaining about this because their queues are taking a long time. And I'd imagine that this is going to even get worse as time goes on, because I'd imagine there are lots of players that are quitting from this. Okay, let me kill this guy. Additionally, there's gonna be a lot more new players that struggle in their... Okay, I couldn't get everything. There's going to be a lot more new players that struggle in their early games, because there's going to be a lot of hackers in new queues. A lot. I would not be surprised if a brand new player queued his first game and there's upwards of 4 hackers in it. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to win this game, because, you know, normally whenever I'm making these videos, I can consistently win. But it seems like this Gray Team player is upwards of a couple hundred, if not 1,000 or so stars. And that probably means that he's a lot better than me. So I'm gonna focus on trying to win this game for a little bit. But yeah, I'll just keep on trying to share my thoughts on this. Oh my god, I'm dumb. So my bed's gone, but hopefully they do revert this sometime soon. Because honestly, I'm completely fine with the name changes. I don't find that to be a problem at all. It's a little bit annoying, but it's a change. I personally have never used third-party applications in order to track anybody else's stats, like pre-game. I mean, I've tracked people after the game's over, but I've never done it in order to dodge, and I don't really ever dodge either. But I don't find that to be a horrible change. But I do think there's already been a lot of community pushback. Here, let me see if I can bring it up. So here's the post from the Hypixel team that explains the changes. We've got 17 likes, 19 dislikes, some disagrees, some agrees. It's definitely looking like a pretty controversial change. There have been a lot of players that already are making, you know, posts on the forums and stuff, complaining, talking about it, saying what they like, saying what they don't like. But yeah, if there actually is skill-based matchmaking, I feel like that's a horrible change on the side of queue times and on the side of the other stuff like that. I mean, we've had that in Skywars for a long time, and basically every single forum post I read is just people being like, why are there so many hackers? And I have to just sort of copy and paste the, you know, you're in low star queue, there's going to be a lot of hackers where you are right now, things will get better as you get higher star, blah 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 blah. And it feels like that's what's happening to Bed Wars right now. Me personally, I definitely don't want to be playing every single game where it's this sweaty. Like, I understand that it's more fair this way and everybody's going to be struggling like this, but it just feels like too much. I've seen a couple screenshots of people's games. I'd imagine that the cutoff is at 100 stars is where you go from the low star to the high star, quote unquote, where people can play and can't play. Quick update, they just made a post about this. They said that 0 stars through 10 stars would all play together. Then 10 stars through 50 stars would all be placed together. And 50 stars and above can play together. Oh, I actually did get that kill. That was a very lucky shot. He was only 300, almost 400 star. So yeah, that's going to be game. The community, in terms of sweats, has always been on the side of, you know, they want to be able to keep seeing queues, they want to be able to play against new players and, you know, any set of skilled players. And so this is a very interesting choice, honestly, for them to just go straight in, change everything about it. I'm definitely very interested to see what happens if they revert it, but I'm pretty confident they will in at least some amount, because like I already said, I'd imagine a lot of complaints from basically everybody in the community. New players who have to play against hackers, as well as the sweats themselves complaining. But yeah, that's gonna be about everything. And I will probably be making another video talking about some of these changes in the future. We'll see what they keep doing, how they change, how they react to this. If you enjoyed this video or want to see other videos kind of like this, please do like. And yeah, that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye!